Did I really do this without music going for you guys this whole time? I am so sorry, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Rhypi here. Hope everyone's doing well. Give me a second to get things more set up, but music should be playing soon for you guys. So sorry that was the case. I'll be back once I finish setting up the stream for you guys, because we're going to be trying something a little hard today with the classic hardcore mode, and I'll explain what we're doing with it in a second. Alrighty guys, about to start the Twitch side too, but alrighty, now we just started both streams. Now we're gonna be trying something a little crazy for me wise, which is to do a hardcore core version of the classic. We tried classic mode before, but I wanted to show you guys also the classic hardcore mode. Maybe we'll try the other modes at some point throughout, but when I was trying to think of something that I can quickly set up, I knew that this was something that I could quickly do for you guys, because I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do today. So that's what we're working on right now. Gonna work on today of seeing what we should do and stuff. And right now, just to show you guys, even though I didn't show you guys the start stream, but notice it says hardcore on the top left. So yeah, it's gonna get crazy to say the least. We'll see if I'm truly ready for it or not. And please let me know if y'all can't hear me or not easily. But like I said, I'm very eager to try something a little different, and I'm still setting up the Twitch side as we speak, because I want to make sure that everything is well on that side. Okay, they don't have a classic variant, so we'll just do World of Warcraft. Then I have on here World of Warcraft hardcore mode. Let's go ahead and drop MMO as a tag, so we can show people that we're actually doing hardcore mode. If people happen to find us through that. So yeah, this is gonna be crazy to say the least. So alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and the first poll, and then make a new poll. So those of you that was late to the poll, you guys can vote on what my next character would be, because I want to keep it fresh of what we're doing. So we'll have that going. What you guys would like to see for the Alliance for my second character. And that poll will stay there until either I decide to switch characters because I'm getting bored, or when my character dies, because in hardcore, like how we did it with the hardcore Nuzlocke log of Pokemon, once you die, it's game over and you lose all stuff from that character. That whatever was on that character, whether it was in the bank, whether it was in the anything besides what was mailed to other characters gets deleted or not usable anymore. So it can be really tough, to say the least. So that's why some people do not use clothies when they first start these hardcore. And clothy meaning ones with cloth armor, for those of you that y'all are still getting used to the terminology. So want to remind yourselves about that. So it's gonna be crazy. We'll see how things go. I can't tell you guys for sure how things are gonna go. So I hope everyone's doing well, and what to expect. Completely, just because we haven't done this in the hardcore variant. But we'll see how things go, because it could be that it goes really well. Who knows for sure. And I know that I'm not someone that usually does hardcore stuff, or stuff where it's a very big challenge, but it is also congratulations that we made it to 602 subs on the YouTube side and 68 followers on the Twitch side. So we'll see how things go. What you guys will like or dislike, that we'll find that out and stuff like that. But I'm gonna keep checking the poll when I can to see how things go. But our first character was selected to be Alliance, so that's what we're gonna make first, and gonna keep the poll up till either I get, like I said earlier, get bored with the character or want to use a new character, because as long as you don't die, you can still use the character. So with this in mind, I've thought about this a couple of times of what I want to do. Because normally I start off with priests. Hey Ryan, much love. Thank you for stopping by, and feel free to check out the new emotes if you want to. Too, because I made a couple new ones if you haven't looked at it yet. So for those of you that want to spam Horde or Alliance, y'all can. So, and then if I want to be even more hard for myself, I can enable this to be where I can't trade with other players, can't send mail or receive mail, and can't use the auction house. So we'll see how this goes. Like I said, thank you again for everyone who's supporting the YouTube, who's supporting the Twitch, and those of you that happen to be on my other platforms. I have the biggest following on these right now, even though TikTok, I'm surprised that I have 66 of you guys on the TikTok still, when I don't really post that much yet on there, and I apologize for that. But yeah, for hardcore core, there's things that we can do and try out different styles of stuff. I can't tell you guys what is the best thing to do. Warrior and paladins are the strongest armor type, with male then becomes plate. Then we have hunter and shaman that are leather user that becomes male, if it's like that in this version of the game, because I honestly, because it's been so long since I've done classic, I can't tell you guys for sure. Then we have the rogues and druids, where druids are only night elves and taurens that can wear leather pieces, and then we have mage, warlocks, and priests as our clothies. So there's a lot of variables that you can do, and keep in mind, because it is classic, we have to raise up our weapon levels as well. So always something to be on the lookout for. So I've been trying to decide on different things. I know I'm gonna make a female character, but I think at some point I'll make a human priest, because I usually make one to represent Sly Priest. But to do something a little different, we're gonna make a night elf first. But this is where I've been trying to decide what I want to do. Because I could do hunter. I could do or rogue. There's a lot of things I can do. Could do druid because it's one of the few classes that only has druid, and I might still do that in a later character. Who knows for sure. And for me, I've honestly been in toss-up of hunter and rogue. Because rogues I can sneak easier, but have to worry about being kind of squishy, kind of not squishy. Where hunter I have a backup of being with a pet, but the problem with that is with classic you have to buy ammo. So that's the trade-off for me for these two classes, because you used to have to buy a lot of things, but we also have dodge chance increase and stuff like that. So and right now I know regardless these characters I won't be able to bring to the main account that I'm aware of, even if they do really good. So we're gonna type Sly Armor because that's what I usually. No, not Sly Armor. Normally I do. Well, let's see if this is available. But I just realized I didn't pick the name of the realm that I want. If there's other ones. Okay. The fight is Pillager or Skullrock. So I think that server is better for us. And normal, I have other character names that I usually use for rogues sometimes, but the one that I usually do first, besides Light Feather, how you guys been seeing it with my Light Fortune rogue, but before that I usually call myself Sneaky Touch as a rogue, so I think I'm gonna do that. And this is where sometimes gonna go for making my character the way I want it. Let's take the markings off for a second. We'll put these back on, but I want to make sure I can see the face that I want to use. I think I want that face. This is the hairstyle I usually go with a lot of my characters. Or night elves. Do I want to? But it's usually when I'm using a druid, primarily. So do I want to change it up? No. Slick back. It's not slick back. Let's see if we can use Sneaky Touch. Alright, welcome to Classic Hardcore Realms. Any character that dies on the Hardcore Realm can never resurrect on that realm for any reason. Customer support cannot resurrect a dead Hardcore character. By agreeing to play on these realms, use that character's death is permanent for whatever the reason. This includes disconnections, lag, server outages, gameplay bugs, or any other reason. Dying due to consensual PvP activities such as a duel to the death or deliberate PvP flagging is part of the game. By agreeing to play on these realms, you need to conduct yourself in a positive manner, not engage in harassment, hate speech, or bullying towards any other player or group. Azeroth is a dangerous place, but remember that this is a game that you are playing for fun. Be good to each other. And we reserve the rights to discipline as needed. Dang it. Okay. Couldn't do Sneaky Touch. Let's see if Light Feather is in this realm. Wow. Light Feather is usually my hunter name. Sliana. Yes, that works. Alright, so we just made the character. I'll be right back. I need to do a couple things for my mom and sis. I'll be back momentarily. And then we'll start the classic hardcore properly. See you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks, Ray. Hey, Mia. How are you guys both doing? So, we're doing something crazy, which is called Classic Hardcore Mode, where it's kind of like the hardcore mode that I did on my birthday with Pokemon, but with World of Warcraft, where once the character dies, I can't use it anymore. That anything that I earned with the character gets wiped. So, it's definitely going to be interesting, to say the least. And the first character got voted as Alliance, so that's why I made Savannah, or Slyana, however you want to say it. So it's going to get crazy. That I know I could have just done Warrior, but I don't want to just do the easiest thing, but Warrior also can't heal, so similar to Rogues. So we'll see how this goes. And right now you guys have voted for Horde for my second character, but I want to keep that poll there so you guys can continue voting for it. But it's gonna get crazy. That I'm gonna be slowly trying to see what I can do. That I know I'm not the first one to ever do this, and I won't be the last person to try this. But I just might be one of the few who does it on stream. But I know people aren't gonna just look for this content, because not people want to see death after death after death. And I'll have to manage my HP well, because wrong one move and that I'm out. I'm not gonna do P versus P, go to P versus P maps, or accidentally flag myself. So because I don't want to have to risk that. Because any death, whether it's the duel, whether it's you going to the actual map, anything ends your gameplay for that character, no matter what. But we tried my usual names for a rogue, like Sneaky Touch and Light Feather. Both of those was taken, so I figured to do something similar to Sly, because I usually like using Sly names, because that's how I originally made characters, like my Sly Priest. But I didn't want to just do Sly Rogue or Rogue Sly, so we'll see how things go. That I can't, and remember, because it's classic, I also have to level up my weapon skills, so that's going to be the challenge. And I won't outright start with dual well weapons. I think that I had to be level 10 or 20 before I can dual wield weapons in Classic, if I remember correctly. Alright, let's try this out.
For 10,000 years, the immortal Night Elves cultivated a druidic society within the shadow recesses of Hashdabz forest. Yet recently, the catastrophic invasion of the Burning Legion shattered the tranquility of their ancient civilization. Led by the Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage and the priestess Tyrande Whisperwind, the mighty Night Elves rose to challenge the demonic onslaught. Though victorious, the Night Elves were forced to sacrifice their cherished immortality and watch their beloved forest burn. Seeking to regain their immortality, a number of wayward druids conspired to plant a special tree that would link their spirits to the eternal world. Despite Malfurion's warnings that nature would never bless such a selfish act, the druids planted the great tree Teldrassil.
So, and also keep in mind that because we're on Classic, we had to buy every skill we learn. It's not that we auto-learn the skills. That's another challenge too, because we are doing the original.
And soon fell prey to the corruption of the burning.
But I didn't want to do human because we've seen those quest lines recently.
The great tree itself are tainted by a growing darkness. As one of the few Night Elves still left in the world, it is your sworn duty to defend Darnassus and the wild children of nature against the Legion's encroaching corruption.
Alrighty. Let's change our usual stuff. Autolit, action bars, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because in Classic they had only 5. Lock action bars now. Because we're in hardcore, that might be helpful for us. And this has very low settings compared to what we now see. Alrighty. We'll do all NPCs. We're not going to worry about showing tutorials. Let's go ahead and hide those. Yeah. Why not? Alrighty. Let's try this. Can't guarantee how crazy this will go, but we'll let's try things out.
I am on. Farewell.
Young lightsabers like that. But like I said, this is gonna be one heck of a challenge, to say the least. Thrown weapons. Been a while since I had thrown weapons. Hey Nathan, how you doing? Welcome in. I know this would definitely help more if I actually had it where we was able to have the monitor next to it, but oh well. That's part of the challenge for me. I just have to make sure that I stay focused as best as I can, but see that my iPad as best as I can, so you guys don't feel left out. So notice that we're building up our skills. So we just need one more, take 2 more attacks, and then unarm as well. But also notice that our throwing knives, we only get 100 of them starting off, that we have to buy our throwing knives as we need them. Similar to the bow and arrow, that you had to buy the arrows, or if you have a gun, buy the bullets. And I am right now, but not for long. Because sometimes you'll go to an area and have to worry about getting attacked by things you didn't mean to attack and stuff like that. Especially right now we're in the starting area, so a lot of things are yellow to us. But once they're red, they're going to be hostile. In the modern game, they level up with you, so you can defeat the same enemies over and over again if you want to. But in this game, this part, we don't have that luxury. But keep in mind, as we leveled up, notice that our assassination and combat went up, and our stats went up. Ours should never be intelligent and spirit that goes up, but we'll see on how that goes. And we're on the mercy of respawns too. Yeah. I could. Okay, they're attacking that one, so we'll go to this one. We might do that at some point, Ray, but right now, still getting used to the old mechanics before I try to group multiple things. Okay. Frey gloves. Good news is we can equip both cloth and leather pieces, so we have more gear that we can use at our disposal.
Listening, then not
listening. So, but leather is easily better armor. Mail, of course, is better armor-wise and stuff like that.
Good luck, friend. May the stars guide you.
And keep in mind, in this game, we have to keep all quest items in our inventory. So that's going to be another challenge too that we have to watch out for. definitely interesting to say the least. It's been a while since I've been on Classic, besides what I show you guys, and notice that you get a quiver and then get rough areas to add to it, but it's just different things you can do just to showcase. And then we have the leather armor person that I might eventually invest in if we need it, to make sure that we're good. And then here's our weapons. Right now we only have dagger, but eventually we'll be able to go to someone that we can learn other skills to, because if I'm
How may I help?
critical
Farewell. Can I
seek
assist
training.
you?
So now we can be stealthy if we want to. And this one I really love. In the modern game they lock this to be level 30, that you only can get that. Hey Ryan, thank you very much. Let me know if you like the new things I added, if you see them, Ryan. So if I wanted to, just to show the self, I can now hide. Eventually we can raise up how much we're slowed, but it just depends on how you want to do things for yourself.
What is nature's call? Hi!
Vamos. And notice in this game we don't have it where it's on the map right away of what our objectives are. That's something that they didn't start off having it where it's easy for you to see. Trying to remember if these guys drop the Felmas, or do I need to find them? Let's find out.
I'm out of range. My ability isn't ready.
Okay. Okay, so it is them that has it. Hey RJ, how you doing? Welcome in. Aw man, piece of armor that we can't use. Oh well.
I need to get ready. Not ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. It is too far away. Ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy.
They have resistances as well that you have to be careful of. Nice.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if you're with the Almost group or someone else, but it's cool that you're able to play with them.
Energy.
I just know for me, I don't have a PS4 or 5 to play with them. So it's always cool to see when more people play with Oma. Hey Berdazzle, how you doing?
It is too far away. I don't have enough energy.
Okay. We're gonna quickly see if this other area has a chest. Nope. Sometimes there's chests in this, so I'll always check just in case.
Not ready yet. Not enough energy.
We are 2 levels above, but we should be okay.
Don't have enough energy.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, music, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Nice to meet you.
I need to get closer. Not ready yet.
This is Darnassus. Right now we're in Shadow Glen, the starting area of the Night Elves. In the modern day, this got destroyed by the orcs. Orcs, or I don't know if it's just the orcs or just some in this group. That I can't remember offhand because I only saw the story once on that part. But we're considered one of the last Night Elves still standing.
I need to get closer.
Where in modern day, the area we go to after this, like once we leave this island, is now run by Horde, but in the original game it was run by the Night Elves. So but no, like I said, we have our quest items still in our inventory, so we had to do item management as well. So just things to watch out for. So balance of nature 2. Oh no, 7 and 7. Oh, we have a quest right here. Oh nice, someone blessed me. Let's go. And we got the lower level one, but still cool regardless. I should probably see if there's a new rogue skill we can learn while we're right here still, while I figure out where our other objectives are. I just don't want to turn in any quests because I like doing it where I turn in a bunch of quests at the same time, just so it doesn't feel like you're going back and forth too much. But in the original game, people used to do a lot of one quest at a time because they just was focused on what they saw in front of them at the time. But for me, I'm like, you know what, I know level 4 is pickpocket, but I don't remember what level 3 rogue skill is, and it might be helpful for us.
Hello.
I see. Oh, we don't have anything. We have backstab if we're able to hit behind the target. And then, oh yeah. And then back then, like I'm probably once for level 6 have both Sinister Strikes, because you're able to use them interchangeably, that you have to have the rank up to be able to use it. So, just interesting things to think about. And the Wisp Spirit, normally when you're dead, you run faster than dead, but we don't want to die. So it's kind of meaningless, that racial, but because racial skill, I should say. But oh well, we'll be fine. Oh, let's get Shadow Meld down here just in case we need it. Trying to find the next level up of things. We'll eventually need to pick up these flowers as part of quests. I just don't know when we'll be doing that. But okay, we found some of the thistle boars at least. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Oh wow, it dodged the final attack again. Hey Blightwave, welcome in. How are you doing? That we're celebrating our milestone of having now, I don't know if I have more than 602 now, but at the time 600 when I was first planning to stream today, and I saw that I was 602 before I pressed the live button. But once we're able to dual will, we'll have 2 attacks every time things line up correctly for us. For now, if you see a big number, means it's a crit. Small number means it's normal damage. I think in newer games that's not always defined, but I wanted to make sure to explain that for those of you that not seen the game before, because I don't know how many of you guys World of Warcraft is still new to you guys, because I know not all you guys watch every stream of mine. Hopefully everyone's doing well. At some point we'll be trying to find the Night Stalkers too. And this is our example of ones that are more aggressive. Well, that's one of the enemies that we have to be careful of. But how are you doing, Blightwave? Another piece that we can't use. got the vest finally.
I'm out of range. Not enough energy. I need to get closer. My body isn't ready. It is too far away.
Free pants. He's has something better.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
And notice that this is a stack of 5 that was common in the classic instead of a stack of 20 like we are used to in the game now for some items. Hey Beanie, how are you doing? If you want me to jump onto Discord because you're about to be on it, just give me a heads up. Since I'm doing a hardcore Nuzlocke, so I can't just keep an eye on Discord to see if y'all wanted me to join in or not. So, just want to give you the heads up. Hey Tachi, how you doing?
Greetings.
We won't buy the new pieces yet. Hopefully everyone's doing well. For those of you that want to hear about wrestling content, Beanie's planning to start doing more of that, where he's talking about different wrestling moments and stuff like that on his channel, so make sure you check him out. Hey Tachi, I'm doing good as well. Just finished doing the teaching. Right now we're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke to try to do something crazy and hard compared to what I'm usually doing for you guys. But I hope all's well with everyone.
Great outdoors.
Level 6. Not level 6, level 4. Excuse me. Wrong number. Alright. So now let me go ahead and get the new skills, because we should be able to buy both skills with how much money we have. So we have a lot of health items that we can eat now. Nice. Nice to touch you. But yeah, hardcore, for those of us that wasn't here when I first explained it, if I die at any point on this character, it gets deleted, or I can't log in, I should say, not delete. So, something to watch out for me wise.
Goodbye.
So we can do this, and if we are able to sneak up on an enemy, but this is why we have backstab right here to use that in combination. But we can also pickpocket now. As good as he, I can be touchy. Hope things are going good for you too. So to showcase this, we're gonna go back to the grills real quick of what the pickpocket does, for those of you that haven't seen it in action. But I know some of you guys know this move already, and we'll try it out with this guy. If it says not available, it means that someone else have already used it.
It's too far away.
Use the pickpocket, so it has no pockets to pick. So, but I can't remember if it's all of them or not. Let's find out. No pockets to pick. It looks like it might be that I can't pick these. Oh well. But that's how you would normally use the item. Just to showcase it.
I need to get closer. But how's everyone doing? So, next showcase backstab. As long as the enemy can't sense us, or we're able to sneak around it safe carefully, we'll be fine. But like it says, we have to attack backwards and notice us. But if we do that, so just more damage that we can do. But like, wowza. But that's the trade-off of using this spell, is that you have to worry about that. So it's a trade-off if you want to use it or not. And there's no right or wrong strategy. There's just... And there's a lot of Night Elf Druids, because Druids is one of the only classes that have Druids, but I didn't want to make a human rogue. good, but we're good. I forgot poison gets you out of the stuff. And like I said earlier, for those of you that didn't hear, I wasn't here earlier, that I decided to do it where we're on Twitch as well. I just haven't said hi to anyone on Twitch yet because I haven't seen anyone come by on that side, but that's okay. I just want to slowly try to build the Twitch to kind of still show that I'm streaming, even if I'm not streaming every day like I used to on there. I stream so much and my average viewership suffer from it. So I'm not going to ask you guys to stay the whole time just to get the average viewership up. And then one thing to keep in mind, that we have it where this one we have it where they can be. I lost my train of thought. Dang it. Oh well. It happens. Not gonna get mad at myself. Okay, there's the good friend.
Can I assist you, dear Norris? Basha fella.
Just to showcase it, we can't duel well yet. We'll keep that weapon around just in case. And we'll wait to do the egg because we'll have to go back in there for a couple things, and someone died right there.
Farewell.
Mushrooms, and wood acre. Welcome back, Mia. Hopefully you're doing well still. Sorry for that sudden pause. I can tell I had hiccups. We're definitely in the midst of the challenge. I just don't know for sure how the challenge is going to be for some of you guys, but I know for me, I'll definitely be enjoying the challenge. Especially give me a chance to use Rogue, which I barely use right now. Would help if I'm not yawning. Thank you for still being around, Blightwave and Ray. And whoever else is here, thank you very much. So we could have waited to do this quest until we had the Icar, but I didn't want to do it where it felt like I was delaying it for too long.
Thought you guys know why I was delaying it. But in the old days, it's not guaranteed that you get the item on the first try. But I just did. Gosh, call me a hypocrite with that. But normally, you're not always guaranteed to get it on the first try. I think it's probably because I did the quest already to get the 10 sacks, so it gave it to me because I had to backtrack for it. I don't know. Man, I have so many different kinds of laughs. I don't know which laugh you guys prefer the most. And sometimes I laugh when I'm not thinking about it. Sometimes I laugh and do on purpose a different laugh, so it's not laughs that you are expecting. Wow, we have high latency, I think. More mushrooms. They're both right here. Nice. As long as someone doesn't snipe me of getting this one, we should be good. Green means that we'll get lower XP, just to give you guys a heads up on that, since we don't usually see that in the main game as much. Now, oh, I forgot to go turn this in. Let's do that before we do anything else.
What brings you here? Goddess watch over you. Be careful.
So now we have a time limit. If we don't do it in time, we have to get a new one.
What brings you here?
So I'm gonna quickly try to sell things that I don't need. And now we're off. We don't have sprint yet, because that's not given to us right away anymore on the classic. So rogues sometimes get depending on the situation, sometimes is handy for a rogue tank, as the phrase goes. But it's one of the few quests that you have to worry about a big time limit. In the newer games, you don't always have to worry about that anymore. Hello, Warlock.
Can I assist you? The next we meet.
We'll just do that.
sneak so we don't take any of the enemies that people need. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And then another self-imposed rule I'm gonna do is once I use a class, I can't use it until I use one of every class and it dies or get a character max level. In this case will be 60. I think that's only fair. What do you guys think? For those of you that hear me right now, because I know some of you guys might be lurking, so. Should be fine. Alrighty, Ray, have a good night. See you the next time I see you, whenever that is. Hopefully, if you watch this later, that I don't fail miserably. And then another thing you have to watch out for, since we're going to be doing this, is the fact that I can't just easily just fall off. I have to be skillfully when I fall off something, or I can die as well. So we're not a mage or a priest, so we don't have a way to safely go down. So caveat there of choosing those characters. But like, these places are very easy to fall if you're not paying attention. To showcase that. There's the druid and hunter trainers. So like, you see someone is using the hut, and then they're gonna go down instead of just going all the way down and risks dying.
What brings you here? Farewell. May the star.
So we have to go to the moon well. And if I remember right, this is a time thing as well, if I remember this quest correctly. So time save is going to be able to jump onto that on the first try, but the question is, do I chance it? The moon well is. Should have looked for it earlier, because I knew that this quest was coming up. Oh, I think I remember where it is. Don't quote me. If I feel like I'm honestly aiming. There's the moonwell, and we had to go from here to back where we was, and I think it's another 5-minute timer, if I remember correctly. So where we're coming from is the path that we're gonna want to take, and luckily there's no red enemy, so we don't have to worry about being attacked on our path. That's always a nice feeling. Okay, it's not a time limit for this one. Good. Oh. filled vessel to Cornelius, Moonrage, and Dallina.
Then not.
Do wonder with the hardcore mode, if you get max level, does it stop there being the hardcore, or do you still have to be careful with every step you take? That'll be interesting to find out at some point.
Greetings. Go in peace.
This quest is still around, or was that a quest they added later? So there used to be a quest where it distracts you from the main story for a little bit. Looks like it might not be in this version. Oh, there it is.
Don't touch me!
So it's up to you if you want to do that. I'm gonna kind of purposely not do that this time. Hey RJ, thank you very much. Hope you had fun playing Grand Theft Auto. If you're done playing it, or if you haven't finished playing it, hope it's going well so far. So this is
How
one
may I-
quest
Good luck, friend.
on our delivery. And the other one right here.
I am on. Farewell. May the stars guide you. Good luck, friend.
Okay. Man, he has so many here. Can't wait to go. So
Ishnuala.
So now, if we want to, we can get this outfit instead, which is cool. Really cool color scheme for Rogue. Hey Ryan, you're testing out one of my new emotes. Let me know if you like it, or if you think I should change it slightly or whatnot. Like y'all's opinion on them.
What brings you here? Going to?
Vishnu, Del Diab.
forget if there's quests up here.
Can I assist you?
Yeah, why not? Let's check the quest line. But yeah, I made 3 new emotes today / this weekend, so be interesting to see what you guys think of it.
Go in peace. What brings you here? May the star.
Yeah, I thought about converting them to be the ranks, but I haven't quite decided how I want to do it still for the ranking of different levels of memberships. Especially since I don't know if you guys can choose which one y'all want, if y'all don't want the one that you rank of, or if it's not like other platforms where you get to choose that.
What brings you?
I wanted to skip this quest so much, but the completion in me is telling me to do it. If you're in chat, what do you think I should do? I'll leave it up to you guys if y'all want me to do that quest or not. I'll just say that some of the NPCs don't like if you do the quest. That there's some dialogue for it. But I'll let you guys decide. Can't post 2 polls, or otherwise I would be tempted to make another poll for you guys. So I think you can only have 1 poll at a time. So now, these are humanoids. So I get to show off this finally, because I think they have pockets. Yep. But that's also another thing that you have to keep an eye on, is keeping the management of where they're running. fast health. If you're in there out of range, then we'll break you out of it. Oh shoot. Oh, that was a close call. Like that. It's about to die. But notice that the combo marks aren't there anymore, so you have to do it in one. Hold up. How are they hitting me from back there? What? The completion here. Wait, there was something there, but just glitched out. Someone's able to do fast stop pauses. Check to make sure I'm correct. Wonder if there was an item there or not. But yeah, the completion needs to tell me to do this quest so I get experience before I go back over there.
You can.
Wow, only one. Only showing 1%. Is it lagging on your end? Oh shoot. Alright, give me a second if you're hearing this. Yeah, what in the world is going on?